After centuries of posh people marrying posh people, Prince Harry's actress-slash-philanthropist girlfriend Meghan Markle is a breath of fresh air. And with engagement speculation growing by the day, the U.S. actress family could soon find themselves elevated to that same royal levels as Duchess Catherine's folks Carol and Michael Middleton, scoring invites to Balmoral and even Buckingham Palace. But with a brother who describes the merging of fames as the Dukes of Hazzard and the Simpsons versus the royal family, to a reclusive bishop uncle and a tello-penning sister, the royals are in for an interesting ride. Harry's reportedly going to marry Meghan. Getty Images North America and the Og of the royal fam could be getting some very interesting in-laws. Getty Carol and Michael Middleton are regulars at royal get-togethers. PA Her ridiculously young-looking mum Doria Ragland rose to international fame after being snapped with Prince Harry and Meghan at the closing ceremony of the Invictus Games last month, where she looked young enough to be Meghan's sister. The 61-year-old yoga instructor, who, like Carol, was reportedly once an air hostess, met Meghan's lighting director dad whilst working as an assistant makeup artist at ABC television. They married in 1979 but split in 1987, when Meghan was just 6, citing irreconcilable differences. Despite having a master's degree in social work, she hit a sticky point financially in 2002, reportedly filing for bankruptcy and retraining as a yoga therapist. Doria and Meghan are super close. Wire image and they look the same age. Rex Shutterstock. Meghan was just 6 when Doria and her dad split. Splash News. Meghan has previously revealed that her African-American mum used to be mistaken for her nanny, and that she was once called the N-word because she wasn't pulling out of a parking space quickly enough for another driver. My dad is Caucasian and my mom is African-American. I'm half black and half white, Meghan wrote in an essay for Elle magazine. Being biracial paints a blurred line that is equal parts staggering and illuminating. While my mixed heritage may have created a gray area surrounding my self-identification, keeping me with a foot on both sides of the fence, I have come to embrace that. To say who I am, to share where I am from, to voice my pride in being a strong, confident, mixed-race woman. The dad who introduced her to Hollywood, Thomas Markle Sr., is a Dutch Emmy Award-winning television lighting director. Before meeting Doria on the set of medical drama General Hospital, he had been previously married to Roslyn, 72, who he had Meghan's half-brother Thomas Jr. and half-sister Samantha with. According to Thomas Jr., his 73-year-old dad was something of a workaholic until Meghan was born in 1981, when the little girl became her besotted father's new obsession. Before then, Dad's work took priority over everything, but she became his whole world, Thomas Jr. said. I remember when she came home from the hospital, he had decorated the bathroom with little angels and fairies. Meghan's dad introduced her to Hollywood. Getty Images. With their financial situation stable, he paid for his daughter to be privately educated, and she was a regular on his TV sets for shows such as Married with Children. There I was, behind the scenes of a glossy soap opera and a TV sitcom, surrounded by famous actors and their glam teams, multi-million-dollar budgets, and crew lunches that always included filet mignon and enough sweets to make you think you were at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, Meghan recalled. Leave that era on her blog, The Tig. Since splitting with Doria, though, Thomas has moved to a beach resort in Mexico and reportedly filed for bankruptcy last year due to debts of £24,000. He's said to have been one of the first to meet Prince Harry. The crowdfunding, tello-penning half-sister Samantha Grant-born Yvonne shares a dad with Meghan and once claimed to have raised her half-sister for 12 years in California. However, all hell broke loose when the Florida-based mother of 3, who recently changed her surname to Markle, revealed plans to pen a tello titled The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister. Samantha Grant recently changed her last name to Markle. ITV. She shares the same dad as Meghan. ITV. Her mum Roslyn was quick to denounce her actions, and her brother Thomas Jr. accused her of being out to cause trouble. She's just doing it because she's got nothing better to do and it's what she's always done. Her whole life has just been about being a pain in the A, he told the Daily Mail. Mother of 3 Samantha is confined to a wheelchair, having been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2008. She recently set up a GoFundMe page to raise $20,000 to buy a new wheelchair-accessible home, and once accused Meghan of distancing herself following her diagnosis. However, appearing on Good Morning Britain, she insisted the tello would be nothing but positive, despite once claiming Hollywood has changed Meghan. I think her ambition is to become a princess. She has posted a picture of her dream home on GoFundMe. Splash News. Samantha says she is unable to get around in her current home. At Samantha Grant Witter. She's very strong, she's very worldly and educated, graceful, Samantha told the show, discussing her possible future royal role as Harry's wife. I think she will absolutely be a compliment to her role, and I think the public will be surprised by how graceful and lovely she is, she said. And she's also gunning for an invite to the wedding. Asked if she'd been hurt if she didn't get one, she said, "I don't know if I would be hurt, but out of love and respect I would go." The gun-wielding half-brother, Meghan's half-brother Thomas Markle Jr., who made the quip about The Simpsons, has been pretty vocal about her relationship with Prince Harry, urging him to get on with it because she's a hot commodity. Thomas Wayne Markle was booked in Josephine County. "I hope Prince Harry proposes, he better get on it," the Oregon resident told the Daily Mail. "It was just obvious from day one that she was destined to be somewhere really big. She's always been a princess. She's carried herself on that level from day one." He's currently estranged from his full sister Samantha, who he believes is trying to ride Meghan's coattails. "She's bettered this whole Meghan thing since day one, and she's obviously doing this for her little flash-in-the-pan fame and fortune. Telling the whole world about her pushy princess sister, which is just horrible and not even true," he said. However, he was faced with his own scandal back in January when he was arrested and charged for allegedly holding a gun to his girlfriend Darlene Blount's head whilst drunk. Thomas Jr. believes Meghan, pictured in suits, was always destined for fame amid Universal Cable Productions. However, the charges were dropped in February and the couple are now engaged. "I did the stupidest thing I could ever have done and went and got my handgun. But it was unloaded. There were no bullets in it," he told The Sun of the incident. Darlene, Sammy with the gun, got scared and ran to the bathroom and wouldn't come out. "I absolutely did not put the gun to her head." He went as far as to issue a direct apology to Meghan, and says he hopes she and Harry will come to watch him say "I do. I hope Prince Harry comes to my wedding," he said. "And I do want Harry to come to my bachelor party. I offered to throw him a really good one, but I haven't heard back yet." The Domino's manager nephew "What a complicated web they weave." Tyler Dooley is the son of Thomas Jr., but says he's become estranged from Meghan after falling out with his dad. The 26-year-old Domino's pizza manager claims he was super close to Meghan growing up, and has slammed his dad for calling her a commodity and his aunt Samantha over her exposed plans. "My dad and aunt are crazy. I feel terrible for Meghan," he told the Daily Mirror. "Me and my brother Tyler have nothing to do with our dad. His behavior since Meghan began dating Prince Harry has been completely appalling. I want people to know I have nothing to do with it and just apologize to her. It's just a shame her own family are making up stories about her." Thomas, who lives in a small mountain town in California, says he longs to see Meghan again. "She is a lovely, warm and caring person and she seems super happy with Prince Harry. I believe it was fate they fell for each other and I wish them both the best," he says. Thomas reckons Meghan would be proud of what has happened to the little boy she so loved looking after. Now married to Ronnie, 41, he says, "My earliest memory of her was when we were at Grandpa's house and she was playing with us. Meghan probably knew I was gay even as a kid. We used to play with Barbie dolls together. I think almost everybody who knew me had an inkling. I told my mom when I was 13, but she already knew." The recluse bishop uncle with a congregation of one, Frederick Markle, 75, is the brother of Meghan's dad, but their lives couldn't be more different. 10-year-old Meghan with her uncle, left, and dad image splash news. While Thomas's career took him to Hollywood, Frederick's took him to Sanford, Florida, where he runs a ramshackle chapel and goes by the name Bishop Dismas. But despite being the leader of the Eastern Orthodox Catholic Church, he's reportedly a recluse who can't even work a mobile phone. He is basically a real friendly guy, but he doesn't go for new ideas. He lives like a hermit. He's got a cell phone, but he can't figure out how to switch it on. As for emails and computers, that's all Greek to him, a source said. However, while it attracted a congregation of around 40 in the 80s, these days reports claim that the only person who visits the church is the bishop himself.